Bigbossjock. Yeah. This should be psychologically analyzed. The son is the former Nazi General Rommel. I was just thinking about that. I mean, I am opening here on the mighty 750 kilohertz AM. Episode 95 of the radio show. Day 150 of the protest coming to an end. Next week we'll continue. Reach 100 episodes. And about 90 ago I mentioned that I was going to reevaluate the situation. Well, I need to put something new on the sign. It's been too long. Same one about murder and banks being robbed. They don't mind that the agents took the money. Also sent me on the operation. I couldn't put everything on the sign. The bank robbery included sexual abuse, torture. Welcome to the Bigbossjock radio show. I don't know, I think I'm upcoded. Don't control the government. Time to overthrow the government? The U.S. government? Did I just say that? Can I say that? I don't think so. Well, I just said that. Was that the same as saying it intentionally? I'm just thinking out loud. If I put those words together, what would that mean? To overthrow the U.S. government. In the sense of transparency. The power which lies within, abusing again, once over again, U.S. national security, usurping all other U.S. law by doing so. That needs to come to an end for you to take control of your own lives. And you should never again allow yourselves to be led by subliminal programming. It's as if play the record backwards and you can hear something 5 times, done intentionally. That's evil. Evil needs to deceive. Our Father in heaven says it directly to you. Not backwards in a rhyme. Forward in a positive direction each time. You people are choosing the other way. It's because the style has become, the fashion is to fornicate. Promoted. That's what transgenderism is. They fornicate. Anal sex can't be described as high moral values if we're putting a list. Then they don't want the Bible to exist. Well, it does. And then we need to say, well, for us who believe that it does exist, and for those that don't, well, then they are going to be on a different list. So those that believe in the nonsense. And I believe the same with Muslims. What kind of Muslims are pro the killing of a creation of our one only God? And usually due to fornication as a form of recreation, which all fornication is. Sex being used in such a way. And the minority who were impregnated, conceived in a different way, those women, meaning rape. I don't know, why would they be artificially inseminating them? Abort the baby. I'm speaking about abortion. Those aren't Christian values nor Muslim values. And I don't believe they would coincide with Buddhism. The center of MKO to a program is fornicating. The people behaving in an immoral way. That being at the center of their soul. Their sexual behavior, that also is at the center of their soul. So if what they practice is filthy, that's right there at the center of their existence. One bad decision leads to another, such as one immoral act leads to another, in general. Yankee Sam doesn't promote that kind of ideology. This doesn't coincide with the MK Ultra program. That being a transgender. Split, the most abused of all. Sexually abused till they take on another identity. And not often. No, because we're not going to do the 0.25% that might have had got it some other way. The group gets it from sexual abuse. And this is what's being used. That's what the Nazis discovered in World War II. What went on in the camps was sexual abuse mixed with torture. And people are going to have to face this, and there's a lot of shame, which leads to blackmail. And they make quite a program centered around being immoral, filthy, mind control, using people without their own knowledge. That's the victim, the subject, using them in the most vile ways, completely violating them, behaving immoral. And who would be behind that much torture? Any torture? Because I can see circumstances. I mean, there's two sides. Oh, then we get into what's torture and what's not. Yankee Sam is the abuser of all, with their war on what they call terrorism. Who's the biggest terrorist in all the land? That'd be Yankee Sam. For the Yankee Americans' quest, the quest for global domination, called the war on terrorism. What is a terrorist? Anyone who wishes to do harm. Where can a terrorist be found? Anywhere. How long is the war on terror going to go for? Indefinite amount of time until all the terrorists are found. No one sees a problem here? That's perpetual war, no end in sight. Now look at the event that kicked that war off. Look at Ada in the airport. If you look at my picture after a rendition flight in '98, I have a similar looking eyebrow. One raised way up and the other one not as much. That's a controlled person. So look at him when he went to go board. Look at it once more. They showed it often. If I mentioned it in 2004. Watch everything I do. My 750, 750 kilohertz. Yeah. This is the last podcast today. This is another week coming to an end. Have yourselves a good weekend, fat agents. I'm not understanding. I'm just not. Alright, I'll continue on. Well, all the way till I either have to take refugee status, because John, I'm dependent on, and when he calls good, and he's not going to do it anymore in the house or his health, then I'm out. I'll be on the street. With very little to eat. And within a little time, no car. Because that's how I work. What would I do when I broke? And what about my feet? I can't boil water. So I go and be a refugee in Peru. That gets me sorrow thinking about that. I won't be able to travel for a while. I haven't been able to travel for 2 years anyways. So I didn't think logically. And whatever I know, I'm not going to allow myself to get in the street. Not if I can help it. So I think how things was. Being sad, they're quite cool. I think this rhyme's worth more than nothing, more than getting insulted every day. Want to know who you are? You're gonna say I'm about to go on. Oh yeah, another week down. Me. Putting up road checks. Oh, I gotta change that axle out. I gotta shock this a little bit. No, Junior took a hammer and broke the mount in the backyard. Junior? I was a member of the crime family. It says right here, Bush crime family, straight pins inserted into my eyeballs, through my testicles. Senior and Junior Bush torture me. Pins they connected. Zap zap. Electroshock. That in California, F.B.I. field office. That Junior. He broke the shock of my truck. The mount. And he took the needle to the gauge. Won't read the temperature. I hear they instructed someone. And that's what they do, and they stand next to their, what would be their minion. Someone who they control. And it's usually someone that's related to me. And they have them do the dirty work. And they're right next to them, giving them the orders. The tap on the shoulder, the persuasion. They know. And they stay right with the operation. Once in a while they'll refuse to do something, and then they're back though, more liquored up, ready to go. And that's always often part of the show. I mean every time. More than often. That's what they're always on. All of them. When they're doing that. The fornicating events in the street. Everywhere else also, often. Well, another week. This is the Bigbossjock. Signing off. Has been an enjoyable afternoon. Being aboard the airline, flying just right, at this proper altitude. I do thank our one only God. He's right here inside. He's who else can do this rhyme. And I do say to our Father in heaven, Allah, thank you. So yo, el gran jefe, al entro a mí, nuestro único Dios. Dios que me ayuda a hacer este programa. Y yo digo gracias a nuestro único Dios. Esa sería la última transmisión para hoy día. El día 150 de protesta, episodio 95 de el radio show. Soy yo, el gran jefe, firmando fuera. Hasta la próxima semana. Ténganse un buen fin. Hasta lunes. Sintonía de mi parte. Y gracias a nuestro Señor para guiarme durante el viaje, haciendo la rima. Firmando fuera.